What's up, kind people of YouTube? My name's Ahmed, and welcome back to yet another video. Today, I want to talk to you about this wonderful show called Half Love, Half Hate. And I had a lot of fun watching this show for two reasons. One, the writing of the show, and two, how well executed it is. So, let's get right into it. First of all, let's talk about the writing of the show. The premise is this lady, Riya Tanwar, she's almost 30 and she's not married. She wants to get married this year before her 31st birthday or before her 30th birthday or in that year, and her entire goal for the year is just to get married, and her boyfriend is not willing to get married that year. That's the premise. How do you make it funnier? The boyfriend doesn't want to get married, so she breaks up with him. Because why not? The entire show is based around her trying to find a guy to get married to. Wonderful premise, and how well executed that premise is. Manvi Gagru as Riya Tanwar does such a wonderful job, and her friends Arif Sheikh and Tanvi, who are basically her best friends, do such a wonderful job in creating realistic friendships that I know I'm able to go back to. Like I know friends like that. I have friends like that. I have friends. Good job. Relatability to the show is something that is done really well. Another wonderful thing that I liked about the show was how they created different phenomena around the show. Basically, they created a set of scenarios that Rhea would end up in, and her reaction to each of those situations is done phenomenally well. That shows a lot of progress in writing and how well written the show is. The second thing that really makes the show what it is, the fact that you are able to relate to each of the characters, be it Riya, Tanvi, Arif, her father, her mother, her aunt, her sister, and you tend to cringe on some of the guys that come up on the show, and that really creates how the show is basically coming together and creating a new idea for the show and the execution of it. Right? So a lot of comedies tend to be slapstick, tend to be half baked, they don't do a good job with the writing. But in this show, the writing of the show is done so well that you actually are laughing. Even if you're not laughing, you're smiling through the show, and that makes a huge difference in how the show is constructed. And that creates a show that is a bingeable watch, and I would recommend that you go watch this show. It's one of my favorite TV shows in the last month or so that I've seen, and it's something that I can recommend to a lot of people. Peace, that's been my time, and I will see you in the next one.